Okay, good morning, everybody. So, besides the topic, I just want to mention a little bit about the way the Westerner they use the term broken heart. It's very intelligent, because we know that heart is one of the important organs in our body. Without heart, we will die. And by using the language, the Westerner they can use the term of broken heart to explain the immensely painful of emotionally and unbearable pain for human beings. So as long as we are human, we still live in this life. It doesn't matter that you're a monk or nuns or whoever, you have to deal with the problem of broken heart, or in another way we call suffering. So it's like broken heart doesn't matter, but how the way we can confront, we can transform a broken heart is problem. So under the Buddhist perspective, by using the Buddha's teaching, I want to discuss a little bit about the problem today. So as nowadays, like full up in the newspaper face, like we see like in the technology, digital era, and we see that the young generation, they deal with the problem of this in the like very not knowledgeable way. Like for example, by using social network, they knowing each other. I'm talking about romantic love, a romantic relationship, and by the using Facebook or some social network, and they knowing each other through internet, and they just falling in love with each other by that way. And after that, like without knowing each other very well, but they just falling in love by talking and testing with each other. And that is problem, because love must be like understand each other, and we have to be like, because the meaning of love is not just like two people to be the partner of each other or come together in which way or another way, but it must be like unconditional, understand each other, and also responsibility. And if by that way, by the way of just talking, and you think, oh, that's one talk very well, and yeah, I think he's suitable for me, so why not we try to love each other? Yeah, that's where we lead to the dangerous way. And it's also lead to the problem of like killing self, or suicide, or depression, and many problems. That's one is just like kind of material love. So if you see the Buddha love every human beings, love every beings, but he have never been in broken heart. Why is it? Because he understands the real love is and how he can deal with that. Because at the main teaching of the Buddha is that life is suffering, and love is a part of desire or craving. So yeah, it's suffering for sure. But we need it to live in this life. Now you live in this life, you love your life, you love your parents, you love your friends. Without love, we cannot be. And when you have love, it will lead to broken heart, right? So it's either the rising and falling. So if we understand that thing, broken heart is not a big deal for us, yeah. And yeah, and I think the main issue is it's easy to say that if we understand the three characteristics of the universe, like dukkha, anicca, dukkha, anatta. So it's easy to say, but it's hard to apply in our daily life, even though you're a Buddhist monk. But when you do your thesis and suddenly your computer is shut down and all the papers gone, at that time you will collapse, and that's a broken heart, right? Yes, and yeah, it's easy, it's simple in our daily life. It's not just only like romantic relationship or your parent relationship or friends, relative, but it's everything. As Sister Mulot has already mentioned clearly, I just want to say again, and it's not a big deal. So why don't we just try to understand it and apply our experience as well as our knowledge into it. Thank you so much.
We did not mention about you.
Thank you very much, Vichanipo.